Previously on Psychedelica of the Black Butterfly. Get away from me! Start running! Listen, if I saw that first maid after she transformed, I'd be like, "Bosses," and I'm out of there. Come on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, I don't like this. Can I do it again? I sucked. Okay, let's get back to shooting those damn butterflies.
っていうか俺ちょっと疲れちゃった。このまま休んでいい?
Anyway, I'm kinda beat. How about we just take it easy? We chat back and forth about random things for a while. Afterwards, I hear a Logan voice.
そもそも今何時だ?
What time is it now?
時計が狂ってるからわかりませんね。窓の外が暗かったから夜だと思ってたんですけど。
I can't tell because the clock is messed up. It's dark outside though, so I guess it's nighttime? Maybe it's still daytime and the fog just blocks out the sunlight? The man with the droopy eyes stands and heads for the mausoleum before turning to look at the rest of us.
それならゲストルームを使うといいよ。部屋は人数分あるから。
You may use the guest rooms over there. There are enough of them for all of us. Oh, nice.
へえ、奥はこうなってたのか。
Huh. So that's what it's like back here.
ベッドまであるなんて用意周到だね。
Ah, they got beds too. Pretty well furnished. His voice sounded impressed as if he looks up and down at the private rooms lining the mausoleum.
窓はないし快適とまでは言いにくいけど、一休みするには問題なさそうだよね。
There aren't enough windows, so it's not exactly pleasant. But at the very least, you shouldn't have any problems getting some rest.
はい、問題ないどころか、私はこういう感じの部屋結構好きです。
Yes, and to be honest, I actually prefer rooms like this.
それは良かった。
I'm glad. After checking all the rooms, the first man I met here catches my attention, arms folded as he leaned against the wall.
どうかしたんですか?
Is something wrong?
全員が寝入るのはさすがにまずいだろう。念のため、僕は居間で見張りをする。
It's just bad for all of us to sleep at a time like at the same time. I'll stay in the living room as lookout, just to be on the safe side.
それじゃ体が持ちませんよ。
You'll bring yourself out that way. He's right though. Somebody probably should stand guard.
なら僕が途中で交代する。だから君は心配しなくていいよ。
Then we'll take turns on being watched. That way, there's nothing to worry about.
ありがとうございます。だったら明日の見張りは私が。
Thank you. In that case, I'll take the lookout duty tomorrow.
ねえ、それよりさ。
So, more importantly.
はい。
Yes? One of the men cuts me off, and I look at him.
これからずーっと君とかお前とか呼び合うの？
So,
なんか不便じゃない？
So, are we just gonna call everyone Hey You forever? Kind of a pain, isn't it?
そうですね。誰が誰だかわからないですもんね。
That's true. We don't know who's who. I mean, should we go by color? Let's see. You could be purple, you could be yellow, you could be green, the other guy could be blue, and, actually, I think I was red? Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go color names. Amber, that's fucking lame. Oh, sorry. I thought it was a good idea.
名前が思い出せねえんだからしょうがねえだろ。
What else can we do? We don't remember our names.
でもしばらく共同生活するなら呼び名はあった方がいいような。
If we're all going to be living here together, our lives would be much easier if we had a name. We don't know our real names, so we couldn't use a nickname.
ならこれでいいんじゃないか。
How about this then? The man walks up to the doors and takes down the nameplate, which has been suspended by a stake, and he drapes it over a finger and shows it to us.
日陰か。
Hayagaki. Is that how you spell it? Hayakagi? Let me know in the comments if I'm saying this right. Hayakagi.
同様のプレートが全室についているみたいだし、個室の名前をそれぞれの呼び名にするのはどう？
There are nameplates like this on every door. How about we call each other by the names on them?
ってことは、お前は日陰を名乗るってわけか。じゃ、俺はこの部屋ね。
So you want me to call you Hayakagi? In that case, I'll take this room.
カラスバってことでよろしく。
Kagrasuba. Kagrasuba. Okay. I might call you Kara as short if I can't remember. Or Saba? Karasuba. Okay, I think I can remember it. I hope. I really hope I'm not butchering these names. I'm not good at this, okay? I was never fucking good at remembering people's names. Especially if they're long as hell and I'm not going to be able to remember. Well, you can call me Karasuba.
まあどれでもいい。俺はここを使うぞ。
I don't care which one I get. Here, this one.
ヤマトか。次からそう呼ぶよ。
Yamato. Alright, starting now, we'll call you that.
勝手にしろ。
Whatever makes you happy.
君は女の子だからこっちがいいんじゃないかな。僕はその隣にするよ。
You're a girl, so perhaps this one would be good for you? I'll take the one next to it.
カギハさんでいいですか？
Kagiha. Okay. Okay, so you're Kagiha then?
何かあったらすぐに呼んで。
Indeed. If anything happens, call me. Okay.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you. Hayakagi then returns to the living room to keep watch. Everybody else retires to their own rooms. So, this is my name from now on. I look at the nameplate hanging up the door to my room.
ベニユリか。
Benny Yuri. Oh, that's kind of cute. Benny Yuri. Okay, that's easy to remember. Huh. I like the room. It looks nice. The hinges of the door creak in protest as I open it and enter the room. It is a simple, not peculiar spacious, though a sliding sliding partition and doors lead to a refining atmosphere. The furniture, inlined with a delicate pattern, is smooth like ivory, and the bedding looks expensive. It's all glowing beautifully under the lamplight. It is a pretty room.
白い蝶。ここにもいたんだ。
Oh, there's white butterflies in here too. Looking up at the ceiling, I can see them fluttering silently about. Butterflies, clad in white light.
そういえば、白い蝶がいるところには 化け物が寄りつかないんだっけ。逆に黒い蝶はまずいって言ってたよね。
That's right. The monsters stay away from places with white butterflies, but the black butterflies are bad omen. How strange. Normal butterflies are attached to nectar. I wonder if these are ones attached to something too. And they don't fucking glow. I'm just saying, they don't glow white, and they're not creepy black smoke-like thing, or at least that's what they were describing, or like goo. Cause when that girl turned into a monster, didn't they say there was like black goo that wrapped up to her? Pretty much all the butterflies are glowing, and butterflies are not supposed to be glowing because I know what happens in monster movies. Or basically from Fatal Frame 2. Suddenly, the memory of our confrontation with those monsters floods back into my mind. What's with those guns that appeared? And in the end, the monster turned into black butterflies and were absorbed into my hairpin. I put my hand up to my head and unclipped the hairpin. As I rolled around with my palm, it catches and reflects the light brilliantly. Ooh, pretty. It's so pretty. I had no idea I was wearing it. Then, if the butterflies are bad omen, and they were absorbed into this, what does that mean? It's some kind of protected talisman? I poured it with my finger, or just I guess kind of like drew along the lines with my finger, like going, pretty. It glitters in response. Pitter patter from far away. I hear the sound of something splashing down. Large droplets of rain must be splattered on the ground, surrounded by the thick walls, as though I am in prison. None of this feels real at all. But the chills creeping across my skin say that it is. I'm cold. Is it the rain? Nestling in the bed, I draw the blanket up around myself, and then rub my hands together. Still, I don't feel any warmer, and my body is wrapped up in such a chill that I lose the feeling of my fingertips. I remember this feeling, as though anything that could be called sensation leaves my body, and I become no more than spirit. Where could I remember this from? I can't recall. My empty memory can't find a foothold in such a hazy, half-remembering thought. I'm falling. My descent beams once again. And this time, I just might be swallowed up into the abyss. I sink into the abyss of sleep, enveloped in my delusion. Chapter 1. Awakening in the Mansion. Achievement unlocked. Huh? I'm awakened by the ringing of my cell phone. That felt like such a deep slumber. How long was I asleep? I blinked, trying to focus my blurry vision on the unfamiliar ceiling overhead. Where am I? Feeling unsettled, I get up and look around the room. Yeah, where'd the blue tent go? Oh right, I was attacked by the monster in this mansion yesterday, and then all of us gathered in here. One after another, all yesterday's gloomy happenings come back to me. Of course I don't recognize the ceiling, or the walls, or the floor.
記憶がないんだから。
I have no memory. From the side table, the cell phone's notification light blinks, trying to catch my attention. My heart feels heavy as I pick up the phone and press the power button. Did we lose our memories again? The kaleidoscope is in the manor. Unknown Cinder again. Oh, okay, no. We still remember what happened last night. I thought we lost our memories again after going to sleep. As the text dances across the screen, I let out a heavy sigh. If only this elated feeling in my heart that had left along with it.
何もかも
None of this
夢じゃないんだ。
None of this is a dream. I comb my hair and get dressed, and then head downstairs. Right when I step onto the living room carpet, everyone turns their heads in my direction.
あ、ベニユリちゃん、こっちこっち。
Oh, hey, Benny Yuri, over here. One of the men sitting on the sofa, he flashes a pleasant smile at me and waves over. All right, I'm going to be Benny Yuri for right now.
おはようベニユリちゃん。もう待ち遠しくて死にそうだったよ。
Morning. Man, I was waiting for so long. I felt like I was going to bite it.
おはようございます。カラスバさんでしたっけ？
Good morning. Your name was Karasubasa. Karasuba, if I'm not mistaken?
うん、一応そういう呼び名になったけど。
Yep, that's my name. For now, at least.
できればそんな他人行儀な呼び方じゃない方がいいな。
But hey, you don't have to be so formal, you know. Excuse me?
全員年も変わらなさそうだし、敬語やめない？
Well, none of us seems that far apart in our age, so there's no reason to be over polite, right? He's right. It's ought to be so proper with all of them.
わかった。じゃあ、カラスバくんって呼んでいい？
Alright. Then, nice to meet you again. Kurasuba?
もちろん。
For sure. He makes space on the sofa and taps the seat beside his own.
ほら、そんなとこ突っ立ってないで。
Don't
こ
just
っちおいでよ。
don't just stand around. Come over here.
なんなら俺の膝の上も空いてるけど。
You can sit on my lap if you want.
隣に座らせてもらうね。
No, I'll just sit next to you. Thanks.
つまんない。
Aw, you're no fun. I take the seat right next to the edge of the sofa, pretending not to notice Karosuba's disappointment. I gotta get used to saying these names. I'll try to learn better if learning their names. So sorry if I'm reading some of them wrong. I'm the last one here. Everyone is already seated in a circle. Did I totally overslept?
待ち遠しかったって、もしかして大事な話し合いが始まってた？
Were you all talking about something important?
うん、別に。ただ、むさい男どもに囲まれて息が詰まりそうだったから早く来てほしかっただけ。
Nah, not really. I was just feeling suffocated by all the men action around here. Couldn't wait for you to show up.
はあ、やっぱ女の子がいると空気が違うね。
Man,
ベニユリちゃん、タイプだし。
man, it really does feel way different with a girl here. You're totally my type, too. Could you not hit on me right now? I mean, we're kind of stuck in a life or death situation, so please don't hit on me, right? At least not right now. Or at least wait till we get out of here first and we live.
それはどうも。ありがとう。
Thank you? Question mark? I smiled vaguely and then hear someone else's voice.
ベニユリさん、昨日はちゃんと眠れた？
Oh, did you sleep well last night, Benny Yuri?
おかげさまで。でも時計狂ってるし、何時間寝てたのかわからなくて。
I did. Thanks. The clock is wrong though, so I'm not really sure how long it was.
今って朝なのかな？
Is it morning already?
判断材料がないからね。昨日解散してから6、7時間は経ってそうだけど。
There's no indication of it, but it seemed as though about 6 to 7 hours has passed since we all parted ways for the evening.
6、7時間。
6 to 7 hours? That reminds me, Kagehai was on lookout, wasn't he? And so was... I steal a quick glance over at Haikagi? And he scoffled.
こんな状況で眠れるなんて神経が太いんだね。
You're pretty fearless, being able to sleep in these circumstances. Well, not my fault. It's not like we had Look, dude, it's not like we had like alarm clocks or something to wake us up. I mean, since clocks don't seem to work here.
女の子ってもう少し繊細だと思っていたけど安心したよ。
I figure a girl would have been more delicate. I'm glad you're not. Thanks, I guess? Why are you such an asshole?
私も熟睡できてびっくりしてる。
I'm as surprised as you are. Fuck up, Haigeki.
二人が夜番してくれてたから安心したのかも。ありがとね。
Maybe I felt reassured because the two of you stayed up on watch. Thanks again for doing that.
皮肉も通じないとはおめでたい頭だ。
Not that quick with sarcasm, huh? Yeah, fuck you, dude.
すぐそんな言い方するんだから。
Oh, come on. Despite the way he talks, I guess he does care about other people. Somewhat. I looked around to spot Yamato, sitting with one knee draw up and his chin resting on his hand. A bored expression splashed across his face.
ヤマト君はゆっくり休めた？
Did you sleep well, Yamato?
昨日は寒かったよね。雨も降ってたみたいだし。
It sure was cold yesterday, wasn't it? Seems like it's raining too. He won't talk to me.
うわ、女の子無視するなんてヤマトくん冷たい。
Wow, ignoring a girl? That's code, Yamato.
記憶喪失になる前はモテなかっただろうね。
Must have
かわいそう。
Must have been pretty unpopular with the ladies before you lost your memory.
お前いちいちムカつくんだよ。口にテープでも貼っとけ。
All of you are starting to piss me off. Slap some tape on your damn mouths and shut up.
あれ、ムカつくってことはやっぱモテたい？へえ、結構可愛いとこあるじゃん。
I guess you really did want them to like you. Positively adorable, and I'm a little shit apparently. This little fucker, god damn it. Yellow, you're pretty fucking sassy, not gonna lie. Or Karasuba? I'm not gonna get used to these names at this point. I might call them by their colors because I suck at names. I don't know yet.
ああ？息の根ごと止められてえのか。
You're just asking to die, aren't you?
まあ二人とも落ち着いて。
Now, both of you calm down. Kaigiha steps up to restrain Yamato as he grabs at Karasuba.
ヤマト君、まずは冷静になろう。カラスバ君もちょっかい出しちゃダメだよ。
Yamato, how about you take a deep breath? And Karasuba, stop antagonizing him. Somewhat calmed by Kagiha, the two of them returned to their seats, still shooting glares at one another. I'm guessing this is gonna happen a lot.
うっとうしいやつらだ。
What an irritating bunch. I'm amazed they could get into a fight as soon after meeting each other. It almost makes them seem like they're good friends. Or they just probably don't like each other at all. In any case, it's nice to have some allies. It's something that's progress, somewhat. All of us head into the storage room adjoining the kitchen. A basket full of food has been left in the room, so we started to sort through its contents.
水、調味料、小麦粉に干し肉、チーズ。いろいろと適当に置かれてるけど、毒とか入ってないよね。
Water, seasoning, flour, jerked meat, and cheese. There's a bunch of stuff in here, yeah, but are you sure none of it's poisoned?
うん。君たちが来る前に食べたけど、問題なさそうだったよ。
I ate some of it before you all arrived. I seem to be fine. Oh, okay, that's good. I see. Meaning we don't need to worry about food. I'm surprised that this place seems stocked for a long-term stay, but also relieved that we won't have to worry about going hungry for now.
あれ？日陰くんは？
Hey, where's Hayakagi? Where's Hayakagi? He was just next to me a second ago, and now he's gone. Looking around, I spot him halfway up the muzzling with soft steps. I make my way up to him.
そんなとこに座り込んで何か考え事？眉間にシワが寄ってるよ。
You got a big wrinkle between your eyes. Are you thinking about something? I crouch in front of him as I asked, and he looks back at me in silence before responding.
万華鏡とは何なのかと考えていた。それから得体の知れない化け物や突如現れた拳銃のことも。
I was thinking about that Kaleidoscope thing, and about those monsters. Oh, sorry, wrong voice. I was thinking about that Kaleidoscope thing, and about these monsters, and that handgun that came out of nowhere. Ah, damn it.
そっか。仲間ができて一安心しちゃってたけど、問題は何も解決してないもんね。
If you keep seeing this flashing a lot, it's because my mouse keeps going to it. I'm trying not to click it, but it's like I have a tendency to drag it if I want to read more what the words are saying, so sorry about that. I see. I'm just relieved that we found some friends, but I guess none of our problems are actually solved.
Ah.
Yeah. So many weird things have happened since we woke up, but it still feels like some kind of dream.
そうだ。もしかしてさっき日陰くんのところにもメール届いた？
Oh, that reminds me. Did you get a message earlier too?
万華鏡は館にあるか？全員に届いているよ。送り主は万華鏡とやらがよほど大事らしい。
One that says the kaleidoscope is in the manor. Yeah, we all got it. Whoever it sent it must really think that thing is important.
うん。ひしひしと伝わってくるね。
Yeah, I get the same feeling. Suddenly, Higagaki's eyes widen. He stands and walks across the room, grabbing the arm of someone at the door, trying to turn the handle.
おい、ヤマト。お前何をしている？まさか外へ出るつもりか？
Hey, what do you think you're doing, Yamato? Trying to go outside?
ああ、そうだよ。
Yep, that's the idea.
勝手な行動は慎め。
Don't just go running off on your own. Hikagaki's voice is full of anger. Yamato shakes off and then fixes him with a hard glare and sharp glint in his eyes. Uh-oh.
万華鏡だのなんだのって、こっから出られれば何でもいいだろ。
You guys can blab on about that kaleidoscope or whatever you want after we get out of here.
俺はお前らと違って茶番に付き合う気はねえ。玄関も窓もダメだってんだら。
Unlike
それ以外の出口を探すまでだ。
Unlike you, I'm not interested in any of this crap. If we can't escape through the main hall or the windows, I'm just gonna find another way out.
出口って一人で動くなんて危ないよ。
Another way out? But it's dangerous to go out into the mansion by yourself, and me and this guy over here only has a gun. You don't, dude.
私も昨日勝手にここを飛び出しちゃったし、人のこと言えないけど、でも
I mean, I did the same thing yesterday, so I can't really talk. But still. I run up to him to grab the edge of his jacket. I clung to him as if my life depended on it, and then I hear him give him a resigned sigh.
俺は早く帰らなきゃいけねえんだ。なんかそんな気がしてたまらない。
I've got to get back fast. I just got a feeling.
どうして？
Why?
分かれば苦労しねえっつうの。けどこんなとこでグズグズしてるわけには。
Wouldn't be so worried about it if I knew. But I can't waste time screwing around here. He felt silent. A boring expression darkened his face. I stand there, unable to find the right words. Kagiha and Karasuba must have heard the commotion, though, because they come walking out of the storage room.
ヤマト君、どうしてそんなに焦ってるの？もしかして何か忘れきれないものでもあるの？
Yamato, why are you in such a rush? Is there something you actually remember?
ってことはやっぱ彼女だとしたらさっきのモテないは撤回か。
Maybe it is a girl. I guess I should take back what I said about you being a terrible with girls then. Yamato's like, fuck you, dude. Yamato neither agrees nor denies it, keeping his lip tightly pursed. Even if he can't recall it fully, Yamato had some remnant of his memories, something he can't totally forget.
まあ、いずれにせよ館の探索は必要だと思うよ。
Well, in any case, we're going to have to investigate this mansion.
日陰くん？
Huh? Really?
むやみに飛び出すのは反対だ。けど、籠城していたところで何も始まらない。
I'm opposed to just throwing ourselves out there without thinking. But staying here isn't going to help either.
それどころか、僕らが期待通りの働きをしなければ、メールの送り主が痺れを切らして、別の手段に出てくるかもしれないからね。
Or rather, if we don't do what the person is sending those messages wants, they might get sick of waiting and try a different way to prod us along.
何？別の手段って。
And that might be different and that different method might be
一番考えやすいのはこの拠点を奪い取るとか。
Simply the thing that I can think is to take away the space.
そんな。
No way! I'm at a loss for words, but Hikagi continues to speak.
考えてもみなよ。 メールの送り主は僕らをここに連れてきた人物だ。
Just thinking about it. The person who sent those messages is the one that brought us here.
何らかの事情で自ら万華鏡を見つけられないにせよ、館を掌握していることに変わりはない。
Even if they can't locate this kaleidoscope thing themselves, I'm sure they still want to know everything about this matter.
僕がそいつならそうやって揺さぶりをかけるし。
They'll definitely try to shake things up if we sit around.
とにかく相手が予想外の策に出てくる前に何か行動した方がいいと思う。
Anyways, we better take action. We're better off taking action before they do something unexpected. Whatever the case, the Cinder holds the key to all of this. We can't just ignore their directions.
ってことは結局ヤマト君と同意見ってこと？
In other words, you're saying you're in agreement with Yamato.
ま、そうなるね。考えなしに出ていこうとするバカと同じにされたくはないけど。
I guess so. Although I don't want to be lumped in with the same idiot who tried to drive out their head first without thinking.
ああ、そうかよ。
Yeah, whatever. Hayakagi finished explaining his theory and looks to the others as if asking for their opinions.
君たちは今後どうするべきだと思う？
What do you all think we should do? What do you think we should do? Explore the manor. That might be scary with all those monsters plowing around.
僕は
Yeah.
僕はできるだけ行動範囲は広げておいた方がいいと思うよ。他に人がいるかもしれないし。
I believe it would be best to expand our sphere of activities. There's even a chance that we might come across more people.
そうだね。館にいるのが僕たちだけとは限らないね。
Yeah.
カラスバは？
Yeah. It's possible we aren't the only ones here. How about you, Karasuba?
どっちでもいいかな。でもこのままじっとしてるのもつまんないよね。
I don't care either way. Sure, it would be boring to just stay here and do nothing, though.
ってことで、お出かけは賛成。
So, yes, I agree. We should get out there.
ベニユリ、君はどう思う？
Benny Yuri, what do you think?
私は
The fear of walking through this dangerous place versus the fear of losing our sanctuary. I weighed the two in my mind. The idea of opening that door and walking to a place overrun with those monsters is incredibly frightening. If it were possible, I would want to stay. Just remembering the chill in the air out there makes my knees start to tremble. But if this place were to be taken away from us, if we were to lose it, I'd rather...
万華鏡を探した方がいいと思う。早く見つけて館から出してもらいたい。
I'd rather go look for the kaleidoscope. Honestly, same. I'd be like, if we might lose this, our only hideout, yeah, we're going out there. It's gonna be scary as fuck, but it's like, we have no choice. I'd rather go out looking for the kaleidoscope. Wherever it is, I want to find it and get the fuck out of this house.
よし、決定だな。
Then we're decide. All of us are now in agreement. Haigaki goes into the kitchen and returns with several knives. The sharpened blades glint in the light, and my breath catches in my throat.
ご信用だ。拳銃が消失した今、何か持っていた方がいいだろう。
We're better off for self-defense. Now that those guns have disappeared, we're better off carrying something. Yeah, I thought we could make the guns come back, but okay, sure. Then again, this would be a good idea for close encounters if they were to get really close.
あの銃また作り出せないかな
Do you think it's possible to make them appear again?
試してみたか
Did you try?
まだだけどちょっとやってみる
No, not yet. I'll try it right now. I form a mental picture of the gun, the way I did yesterday. I hold up both of my hands, think hard as I could as I can. Think as hard as I can, but nothing seems to happen.
僕も無理だっただから今は現実的に考えよ
I couldn't either. That's why we ought to think about defense a little more pragmatically.
この部屋で武器になりそうなのはこれくらいだしね
These are all things I could find in there that would be good, that would do us any good as weapons.
そうだね持って行った方が良さそうだね
Yeah, you're right. It's better for us to have something. What the heck? What the heck is the story with those guns?
とはいえ単独行動はまずいよね数人で動いた方がいいんじゃない
Weapons or not, we shouldn't be acting on our own. We should go into teams.
うなら二手に分かれ正面玄関の左と右を調べるのはどうだろう
Then how about we split into two groups and check the left and the right side of the main entrance.
じゃあ俺は左だ
I'll take the left.
僕は右にしようかな
I
ベニ
suppose
ューリーさんは
I'll go on the right. Then, and you, Benny Yuri.
左か右かどっちでもいいけど
Left or right? I don't really mind either way. I looked at the two who might have already made their choice. Yamato glares at me, as if to say I only slow him down.
鍵葉さん私も一緒に行っていいかな足を引っ張らないよう気をつけるから
On second thought, can I go with you? Kaigiha? Sorry. Kaigiha. I'll do my best not to slow you down.
もちろん何か脱出の手がかりが見つかるといいね
And really, you're the most nicest person here. I don't trust Karasuba over there because he would just probably hit on me the whole time and probably get me killed. So I'd rather go with you. You're nice. Purple guy is a jackass. Yamato is going all Virgil on me. Mike is going all Virgil and want to be alone. He's just very emo about it. So yeah, I'll go with you.
はあ鍵葉くんずるい俺もベニールちゃんと一緒がいいのに
Oh shit, did I read that one? I don't know. Can I look at the backlog? Hold on. Oh, there we go. Ah, of course. With any luck, we'll find some clues that will help us escape this place. There we go. Okay. I'm learning! Hey! Uncool! Kagiha, I wanted to go with Benny Yuri too.
カラスバくん
You what?
俺も右ねヤマトと一緒なんて絶対嫌だし
I'm going right too. I don't want to go to Yamato anyway.
こっちだってお断りだっつうの
Feelings mutual, pal.
ということで日陰くんカラスバくんも右がいいらしいんだけどそれでいい
So it looks like as though Karasuba is heading right. Are you alright with that, Hayagaki? Hayagaki?
自動的に編成決まっちゃうけど
I'm learning these names. Don't worry, I will try. The teams have decided themselves. Hayagaki turn his gaze on Hayagaki.
僕はヤマトと一緒ということか別に構わないけど軽率な行動は取るなよ
I'll be sure to go with Yamato then. I don't mind. Just make sure you don't do anything reckless. Got it?
Hey, hey.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
And once again, we head out into the gloom of the manor. The moment I stepped into the hallway, a cold chill runs up my spine, making me shiver. The temperature out here is the same as our hideout. But whether it's my instincts or some kind of sixth sense, something tells me that danger lurks beyond the hallway. We kept our guard up as we started to make our way around the manor, surprised by how unexpected huge it is. We walk down the long, carpet hallway. The end is never in sight. Wooden doors line our way, but all of them were locked up tight. For what seems like no apparent reason, these shapes were all warped and lingered, in which sets me on edge. A labyrinth shut off from the outside world. This is the image that forms in my mind after walking the manor for some time. Kurasaba, are you okay?
平気平気
Yeah, I'm fine.
けど全然割れないねこの窓ガラスちょっとは手応えあると思ったんだけど
But this window just won't break. I thought I could smash it through, but it's no good.
だから言ったでしょ。僕も試したけど、どんなに叩いても傷一つつかなかったって。
I did told you, didn't I? I tried it as well, but no matter how hard I hit it, I couldn't even leave a scratch.
ほんとちっともダメージなさそう
Not even a tiny one. Karasuba returns the sculpture he had been using to bash the window. He then draws his face close to the glass.
とにかく窓から外に出るのは難しそうだし、成功法を考えよう。
In any case, it seemed as though we can escape vivid window would be a challenge. So why don't we employ more conventional means?
そうするしかなさそうだねはあヤマトみたいな真似するんじゃなかった
Looks like we don't have any other choice. I shouldn't have tried to go all Yamato on it. I looked at Karasuba as he furtively wanders off, looking crestfallen. I guess it's not going to be that easy. Part of me had felt reassurance by the presence of the windows, but I figured we might be able to escape by breaking one of them. With a small sigh, I took hold of the handle on the nearby door. I tried to turn it, but the only response is an unpleasant metallic noise.
そっちも開きそうにない？
That one won't open either.
ここも鍵がかかってるみたい。せめてどこかに開く扉があるといいんだけど。
No, it's locked too. I was hoping there to be an unlocked one somewhere around here. I proceeded to the next door and tested the handle in the same way. Damn it, no luck here, huh? Huh?
扉が
Hey, this door, it...
ベニユリちゃん偉いあったじゃん開く扉
Ah, excellent, Bunny Yuri. You found that it opens.
ついに見つかったね。
Yeah.
このまま開けちゃって大丈夫かな
Yeah, finally. But do you guys think it's okay to open it? I ask with an uttermost caution, but at the same moment, Kaigiha slips by me in the front of the door.
僕が開けるよ。ベニユリさんは下がってて。
I'll open it. Stand back if you would. Kagiha. He grips the handle and signals me with his eyes. Slowly, he pulls the door open.
ここ、倉庫かな。
Is this some kind of storage? I peer into the room from behind Kaguya. Unlike the other living space, the assortment of the objects in this room are a distorted mess. A chest that with a broken handle, tables of various shapes, a cracked candlestick, and an old sofa. Mysterious works of art from all over the world, both new and old. All of it looks expensive, but having everything just tossed together in one place is odd. And it leaves an eerie atmosphere floating about the room.
化け物はいなさそうだね。
There doesn't appear to be any monsters in here.
でもなんか居心地悪くてあまり長くいたくない空気だね。
No, I don't like it though. The atmosphere makes me want to leave as fast as we can. Cautiously, I enter the room behind Kaguya.
カラスバくんは？
Hey, where's Karasuba? I don't sense him behind me, so I turned around reflexly. And when I do, I see him standing at the door, smiling.
どうしたのカラスバくん？入らないの？
What's wrong, Karasuba? Are you not coming in?
用心しなくちゃいけないからここで見張ってるよ。
We have to be careful, so I'll stand here and we'll keep a lookout, you chicken shit.
細かいこと苦手だし、ニアサリは君らで頑張って。応援してる。
I'm not very detail oriented, so how about you two just give the room a once over? I'll be rooting for you. You fucking chicken wuss. Chicken wuss.
応援って？
I guess? But you're going to root for us?
フレー、ベニユリちゃん。フレー、カギハくん。
Hooray, hooray, go Benny Yuri! You can do it, Kagihara. You're the man! Cute tumbleweeds going by. Shoo. I really don't know what sounds tumbleweeds made when they go by. I wish I could find an effect and actually put that in. That would be really funny. Whoa, he's actually cheering? He must really hate doing this kind of stuff. Or he's a lazy fucker and scared.
とりあえずタンスの引き出しとか適当に積まれてる箱の中身を確認しよっか。
Let's start by looking in all the drawers and all those stacked boxes.
じゃあ私奥の箱を開けていくね。
I'll take the boxes then. One by one, I put down the various sized boxes stacking in the corner of the room and opened them carefully. Inside, I found old coats, belts, and other garments. A few of them contained toys for small children. But, none of these seems like they'd be any use of helping us get out of here. I was hoping we'd find keys or some kind of floor plan. Disappointed, I continue searching for the contents of each box. About an hour passes.
あれ？なんだろう？
Hey, what's this? I open the last box, which is emblazoned with a butterfly pattern. Oh, jackpot! Inside a ceramic box wrapped in a delicate silk cape. In the dim light of the room, it emits an eerie glow, which makes me feel as though it's something different, something special, sorted as it is.
何か変わったものでも見つかった？
Oh, what is it? Did you find something unusual?
え、マジで？ついにお宝発見？
Ah, seriously? You dug up some real treasure at last? The two of them walked over quickly, and I hold the box out to them in my hands.
お宝かどうかはわからないんだけど、他のものは適当にしまわれてるのに、これだけ厳重に守られてるなって。
I don't know if this is treasure or not, but everything else is just kind of stuffed into boxes. This thing was sorted and protected well.
本当だ。なんとなく特別感があるね。
It's true. It does indeed feel rather special.
ってまだ開けてなかったんだ。
You
じゃあ蓋取っちゃえば？
You didn't open it yet? Come on, let's pop the lid off of it.
うん。
Okay. With Karasubasa's encouragement, I removed the cover. And
綺麗。
wow. It's beautiful. Inside the box is an object that looks like a round, decorative plate. The surface has a pattern that looks as though it was a warp from mother of pearl that is utterly captivating.
これなんだろうね。お皿にも蓋にもコースターにも見えるけど。
What could this be? It looks like a plate, or some kind of cap, or even a coaster. But
でも想像してたお宝と違うかも。売っ払ったらそれなりの金額になるのかな。
That's not the treasure we're looking for. That's not the treasure we're looking for, though. Guess we're gonna have to earn a little cash hawking it, yeah?
それより館から出るのが先だけどね。
However, our priority is getting out of this manor. This is so strange. This mansion is full of beautiful things, but somehow this one feels special. It's like I'm being sucked in when I look at it. What's this feeling?
誰かいるの？
Who's there? Huh? Without warning, Karasuba shouts in the direction of the entrance. Who is that? I didn't recognize that voice. A few moments, the room is silent. As I cautiously survey the situation, a girl comes into the view from behind the door.
驚かせてしまってごめんなさい。お話を聞いていただきたくて。
Oh, she looks adorable! I love her little mask. Oh, she looks cute. I'm sorry if I surprise you. I wanted you to listen to what I had to say. A girl? She looks like she's about 10 years old. And she's wearing a rabbit mask. Maybe she knows the person in the fox mask? She moved towards us, seemingly to shrink with each step, each trembleish step.
それは皆さんがお探しの万華鏡の蓋です。土と組み合わせることで万華鏡の器が完成します。
That thing, it's the cap of the kaleidoscope you're looking for. If you combined it with the tube, the kaleidoscope vessel will be complete. Oh, really?
万華鏡って。
The kaleidoscope?
君、どうしてそんなことを知ってるの？
How is it you know that? Oh,
私は館の主様からその箱を開けられた方のお手伝いをするように仰せつかっていて。
The master of the manor command me to help the people who open that box.
皆さんがいらっしゃるのをずっと待っていたんです。
I've been waiting here for your arrival. Looking anxious, she claps her hands together as she explains. Aww. She seems innocent. She seems sweet. The mask makes it impossible for me to see her facial expressions, but I can tell from the faltering way she talks. She isn't our enemy.
今主様って言ったよね。そいつが俺たちを閉じ込めたやつ。
Sorry, my ear itches. Sometimes when I wear earphones for way too long, my ear gets irritated. I don't know what it is. Sometimes just my ear. Give me a second. Hold on. I'll cut this out in the YouTube video. But my ear. Okay. Sorry about that. You mentioned a master? Is he the one who locked us in here?
ごめんなさい。言えません。
I'm sorry. I can't say.
じゃあ君は誰？初対面なのに自己紹介もないなんてちょっと失礼じゃない？
Then who are you? It's a little rude not to introduce yourself, don't you think?
私は名乗るほどのものでは。
I'm not important enough for that. Her faint voice gradually grows ever softer as her small shoulders tremble. Karasuba, you're kind of scaring her. She's...
待って、カラスバくん。あんまり怖がらせないであげて。
Stop, Karasuba. Karasuba. Don't scare her like that.
だって。
Come on.
ねえ、うさぎさん。うさぎちゃんかな。もし名前が言えないなら、あなたのことをどう呼べばいい？
Hey, since you can't say your real name, what should we call you? How about Usagi? That means rabbit.
それで構いません。どうぞうさぎとお呼びください。
Oh, sure. That's fine. Please, call me Usagi.
わかった。じゃあ、うさぎちゃん。主様のこととか、万華鏡のこととか、知ってることを教えてほしいんだけど。
Okay then, Usagi. Can you tell us what you know about the Master and the Kaleidoscope?
あまり話しすぎると叱られてしまうのですが。
I'll tell you what I can, but I'll get yelled at if I say too much. After prefacing with that statement, Usagi continues her explanation.
主様の目的は万華鏡を完成させることです。
The Master's goal is the completion of the Kaleidoscope.
そのためには蓋と筒を組み合わせ、中にかけらを入れなければなりません。
In order to do that, the cap, the tube, and the shards must be combined. Okay.
かけらっていうのは？
What do you mean by shards?
万華鏡のかけらは不思議な光を放つガラス片です。
The Kaleidoscope shards are the pieces of glass that give off a mysterious light.
かけらは特殊な力を持っているんですけど、訳あって館中に散らばってしまっていて。
They hold a special power, but for some reason, they have been scattered all over the manor.
しかも、妖力に魅せられたのか、化け物たちの手に渡ってしまったんです。
And what's more, they have fallen into the clutches of the monsters. It's like they're somehow drawn to the power of the shards. So the monsters have the Kaleidoscope shards.
あれ？待って、うさぎちゃん。私前に万華鏡のかけらを探せってメールを受け取ったよ。
Hold on, Usagi. I got a message on my phone that says, locate the Kaleidoscope shards.
つまり、かけらは化け物から奪い取らなくてはいけないんです。
Basically, you have to take the shards back from the monsters.
もちろん、 言葉の通じる相手ではないので力ずくでということになりますが。
Of course, they're not foes that you can reason with. So you'll have to do it by force.
はあ？力ずくって？あいつらと死に物狂いで戦えって言ってんの？
What? By force? You're telling us to risk our lives fighting those fiends? Well... Trying to find the right words, she continued to speak, stopping and started abruptly.
武器は思念の力、つまり強く思うことで生まれます。それを使えば十分に対抗できるはずです。
You can use the weapon of thought. In other words, you can create one if you think really hard. If you want to use that power, it should be enough to fight them.
詳しいことは私もよく知らないので、あとは携帯の文言に従っていただければと。
I really don't know the details well either. But other than that, if you just follow the instructions on your phones...
思念の力、化け物と対抗。
Use the power of thought to fight the monsters? I tried to break down her words in my head, but but they're so at odds with reality that I can't seem to really comprehend them. The others looked as though they were in the same boat, staring at her with their brows furrowed in pensive expressions. There are so many things I want to ask, but I don't know where to start.
もうこんな時間ですね。
Oh, is it that time already?
Eh?
Pardon.
ほら、雨の音が。もうすぐ夜になります。
Listen to the rain. It will be night soon.
ここは夜になったら雨が降るの？
It rains during the night here.
ええ、そういう場所なんです。
Yes, that's the kind of place this is. Usagi hops over and puts her hand on the door handle.
化け物は夜に活発になるので、そろそろ戻った方がいいでしょう。出歩くのはできるだけお昼の時間に。
The monsters become active at night too, so you would return soon as well. I recommend that you only walk around the halls during the daytime.
うさぎちゃん、どこ行くの？まだ話したいことが。
Usagi, where are you going? I have more I want to talk to you about.
ごめんなさい。そろそろ行かないと。かけら集め、よろしくお願いします。
I'm sorry. I have to go now. Please, collect the shards. She bows politely and then disappears through the door.
うさぎちゃん、
Usagi! I ran out into the hallway chasing after her tiny figure. But she's gone? I looked down the long hallway to my left and to my right, but she is nowhere to be found. Rain begins to fall, steady glowing intensely until it pours violently on the windows. Caught up in the sovereign mood, the air turns cold on my skin, and I felt as though the area grows somehow darker. It is now nighttime. The moment I realize it, I hear a howl in the distance. We gotta get the fuck out of here. If what she said is true, we have to confront those monsters once again. All of us will be fighting for our lives. Suddenly, I feel fear. Not of the monsters, but of myself. With all the strange things happening, I'm getting a little too used to being afraid. I know our lives will be on the line before long, but the reality of it feels like a far off dream. what a deliberate, exaggerated sigh. I hung my shoulders, just to confirm that I'm still here. This really isn't a dream, is it? I see. A girl calling herself Usagi, huh?
要するにそいつが館の主の手先ってことだろ。
Point is, she's one of the master's goons. The three of us had returned to the hideout to tell the others about what happened. Among other things, we discussed how we met Usagi, the fact that the monsters have the Kaleidoscope shards, and what the master of the manor's goal is. As we explained, the thread of our twist-up thoughts seemed to unravel, and we come to understand our situation.
でも、蓋が見つかったところで筒がないと意味ないんでしょ?
But even if we find the cap, we're still need the tube, yeah?
その上かけらを集めなくちゃいけないなんて結構労力がいるね。
And on top of that, we've got to gather up all the shards. It's still gonna take a lot of work. The cap sits on the table, glimmering with beauty like a piece of art. Considering that the cap was in the storage room, maybe the tube is hidden in one of the manor's rooms too.
その筒だけど、もしかしたら僕たちが見つけたものじゃないか?
Actually, I think we might have already found the tube. What? Really? Hikagi removes a cylinder container and some sort of stand from a box and placed them on the table.
綺麗な筒。
It's so pretty.
蓋と同じような装飾がされてるね。
The decorations are similar to the lid as well.
この箱どこにあったの?
Where did you find that box?
今の棚の中だ。
On the shelf of the living room.
館の左半分を調べようとしたけど、例の奴らがうろついていたせいで探索が進まなくて。
We looked around the left wing of the manor, but those fiends were creeping around. We couldn't really explore all that much.
早めに切り上げて、この部屋中を家探ししたんだ。
So we cut it short and just looked around this room instead.
で、これが見つかったってわけか。
And you found this. I stared at it and noticed a groove perfectly sized to fit the cap.
組み合わせてみたら?
How about you try putting it together?
じゃあ、やってみるよ。
Okay. Here goes. I wait for everyone's confirmation and then place the tube on the stand. Next, I fit the cap onto the base. And it's a perfect fit! Yay! Progress! The tube and the cap fit together, giving the instrument a finished look.
これが万華鏡なんだ。
Wow, so this is a kaleidoscope. That is really pretty. I would like to have something like that on my nightstand, actually. That would be really pretty. Huh. I like it. It reminds me of steampunk with the gear. A little bit like a steampunk. Honestly, this is like something you would see in Cold Realize. Oh, that's another Otome game, by the way. Sorry, I think my throat's killing me a little bit. It's nothing like I expect. Seeing as in assembling before my eyes has me so captivated that I forgot to breathe. Set in a secure base with all of its parts together, the cylinder tube looks even more like an antique. It must really be old, but it has a luster it has a luster that it says it could have been made far more recently. So, this is the master of the manor's treasure.
で、ウサギちゃんの言葉通りだったら、この万華鏡にかけらを入れるんだよね。
According to Asagi, the shards are supposed to go inside this kaleidoscope.
かけらってなんだよ。ウサギってやつ、何のヒントもよこさなかったのか？
What are the where are these shards supposed to be anyway? She's not giving you any help. She not give you any hints.
不思議な光を放つガラス片だとしか聞いてないんだけど。
She said that they're. Hello, thanks for joining the stream, Miss Hugs. I hope I say your name right. Hello. She said that they're glass shards that emanate a mysterious light. Glass shards? Suddenly, I remember something. I put my hand into my skirt pocket.
それは
Is that?
前に狐面の人が化け物を倒した時、その場に落ちてたんだけど、万華鏡のかけらだったりしないかな。
When the person in the fox mask killed the monster, this fell on the ground. Do you think it could be one of the kaleidoscope shards? Light shines on the glass shards, pinch between my fingers, and bounce off it brilliantly.
入れてみろよ。
Try putting it in.
でもどこにどうやって？
Right. But where and how? When I touched the container to search for a place to put it in, both the shards and the cap began to radiate from the same hue. Maybe it goes here then? Still in doubt, I place the shards on top of the cap. The surface of it glitters like a starlight on water as it swallows the shards.
うわ、何これ？
Whoa! What's going on? Huh?
不思議な光景だな。
Pretty mysterious. In the next moment, the eye-hole of the kaleidoscope brings overflowing with dazzling light. It shines straight onto the wall, projecting itself into a geometric pattern. Oh, I get it. There's little butterflies coming out. Huh. Yeah, you can see the little butterflies in the corner. That's actually really pretty. Maybe instead of being used to look into it, this kaleidoscope is meant to be used some kind of like a projector. The beaming light projects a mandala-like pattern, and that it takes up the entire wall. Gazing into it makes me feel as though it was drawn into another world. Before long, the light dims, and the fantastical world that had abruptly appeared before us met its demise. Aw, it's over. My mind feels blank, as if my soul has been snatched away. I am pulled back by my senses of all of our cell phones ringing at once.
誰かなんて思うまでもねえな。
Who the hell? Psh, stupid even to ask.
どうせ主様でしょ。
Likely the master, I would think. The master. This timing doesn't feel like a coincidence. It makes it feel like we're going to be observed. Trying to suppress the eerie feeling in my heart, I open the phone's messaging app. The message reads, a reward.
ご褒美って何のことだろう？
Huh? A reward? What does that mean?
その様子だと送られてきたメッセージは同じらしいな。
Guess those faces mean that we got the message.
あれ待って、このメール。
Huh? But wait! Sorry, wrong guy.
添付データがあんのか。
It has an attachment. An attachment? Oh, he's right! Oh, what is it? I slide the screen down, and at the very bottom, a picture is displayed. Is this a family photo? Oh! Well, that seems to be us. With a puppy, a little sister maybe, and our father or stepfather or somebody who's a father. It looks like it was taken somewhere near a house's front door. The tidal garden had a seasonal flowers blooming in pots placed throughout it. In the center of it, what appears to be a family of 3 people. A father, 2 sisters, and a pet dog. Or so it appears. I'm captivated by the sight of the person standing on the right of it, this seemingly happy family. The girl holding the puppy. Is that me? Ow! When I try to wave a path from my memory, I am struck by a sharp pain in my temple. Like I've been hit with an arrow. What's going on? My head hurts. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Something is flowing into me. I'm scared.
あれ？お姉ちゃんもう来てたの？休みの日はいつも遅いのに。
Ah, sis. You're all... Hold on, I gotta think of a voice. Ah, sis. You already up? You never get up early on your days off.
今日はちょっと特別なんだ。大事な人に会いに行ってくるね。
Today is special. Someone really dear to me is coming to visit.
大事な人？もしかしてお姉ちゃん、彼氏ができたの？
Somebody dear to you. Ooh, you got a boyfriend?
違うよ。そうじゃないんだけど。すごく大事な人なんだ。
No, but it is somebody incredibly important.
何それ？よくわかんないな。
What does that mean? I don't get it.
ほらほらはるか、お姉ちゃんの邪魔しちゃダメだよ。バスの時間もうすぐなんだから。
Now, Haruka. Don't bother your big sister so much. The bus will be here soon.
だって気になるんだもん。
But I wanna know.
忘れ物はないな。帰りは遅くなるのか？
Make sure you have all your things. Are you going to be back later tonight? I mean, later today.
あんまり遅くならないようにする。夕方には帰るよ。
No. I'll make sure not to get back too late. I'll be home by this evening.
そうか。夕飯は2人の大好きなオムライスにするから。楽しみにしていなさい。
I see. I'm making that almond rice for you two you love so much for dinner. So make sure you come home hungry.
ありがとうお父さん。コロも後でお散歩行こうね。
Thanks, Dad. And we'll take a nice walk later too, won't we, Koro?
それじゃあ行ってきます。
Bye bye. Aww. Whew. We got a memory back though. That's great. We got a memory back. It's a start. Okay. Was that my family? My father, my little sister Haruka, and Horo. That's right. I lived in that house.
なんだこれ。
What is this?
ヤマトくん
Yamato?
頭割れるかと思った。
Ow! Felt like my head was gonna crack open.
カラスバくんみんな
Karasuba! Everyone! When I look up, I realize that something is wrong with everyone. They're all clutching their heads, bent over, like they're trying to put themselves back together.
もしかしてみんな何か思い出したの
Did you all remember something?
ああ。ってことは君もか。
Yeah. You did too?
家族のことをほんの少しだけ
Yes. I remember about my family. It might be too accurate to say I was forced to remember, actually.
あくそ。胸くそ悪い。
Damn it! It makes me sick.
ヤマトくん記憶戻らない方が良かったの
Yamato? You mean you'd rather have not got your memory back?
そうじゃねえけど。
No!
主ってのは一方的に俺らのこと知ってて、今の俺らが覚えてない過去を勝手気ままに教えたり隠したりできるってことだろ。
It makes me sick that the boss of this damn house knows who we are and can just screw around with our memories as he please.
何様だってんだよ、チキショー。
Who the hell does he think he is?
ヤマトくん落ち着いて気持ちは痛いくらいわかるけど
Dude, calm down. It's okay. I mean, at least we're getting our memories back. That's good, right? Yamato, calm down. I know how you feel, but it's like Karasuba said earlier. Our memories and our freedom are being held for ransom. It makes me feel helpless. But even more than that,
早く帰りたい早く館から出たいよ
I want to go home. I want to get out of this manor. There are people waiting for me. I have a home I need to go back to.
だから俺も最初からそう言ってんだろ。俺たちの居場所はここじゃねえ。
Like I said in the beginning, we don't belong here.
大丈夫。協力し合えばきっと出られるよ。きっと。
It's all right. If we help each other, we can escape. I'm certain.
まずはかけら集めだな。具体的な動きはゆくゆく考えていこう。
For now, we'll just need to gather the shards. We'll have to figure out the details as we go along.
頑張らないとね
Yeah, we got this. Yeah, totally. I hope it works out. I'm kind of scared it's like it's gonna end with despair or disaster or something gonna happen. Trying to motivate myself, I raise my voice. At that moment, I also noticed that the loudest among us is uncharacteristically silent.
カラスバくんどうしたの
Is something wrong? Karasuba? Suba? Huh? At the sound of my voice, he turns to face me. His eyes have an unusual serious look in them. One that makes my heart lurch when I notice it.
ああ、ごめん。ちょっと考え事してて聞いてなかった。
Oh, my bad. I was in my head for a second there. Wasn't listening.
こっちこそ邪魔しちゃったみたいでごめん
Oh no. I'm sorry. Did I interrupt something?
何化け物退治の話
What's the
ほんとあいつらなんとかしないとね
What's the big deal anyway? Monster hunting time. We gotta do something about that. We gotta do something about them.
そうだね
Yeah. That look in his eyes. Was I mistaken? Woo, and the plot thickens.
れた。今日もいろいろあったな。
I'm so tired. So much has happened today. After gathering our thoughts and our discussion revealed that each of us had remembered a little piece of our daily lives. We still don't know our names as well where we live. Nor do we have any idea who's who. With only a single piece of the puzzle, I can't figure out the whole picture yet. But I'm glad I remember something, even if it's only something small. How could I forget something so important? I roll around in the bed, fiddling with the cell phone, looking once again at the picture I have already checked 1,000 times. Haruka, my bright, adorable little sister. She's kind of cheeky and loves to talk about romance. Dad, he's kind and a dynamic chef. He's always draws cute little pictures with the ketchup on my almond rice. Koru, we found him abandoned in the park, and we adopted him. He was a little afraid of people at first, but he warmed up to us right in no time.
それから
And my mother passed away shortly after Haruka was born, so she's not in the picture. She gave me a pretty ribbon though, and I always thought I always thought of it as my good luck charm. My precious family. Will I be able to get out of here and find them? I hope. I'll be able to see them again someday. I turned the question over in my head. Aimed at no one peculiar, it swirls increasingly in my head. Yet, with nobody to answer, darker and darker thoughts began to swell up within me. Why? Why am I here? An unfamiliar ceiling, unfamiliar furniture, and all of it surrounding me, closing me in. It brings forth an unexplainable loneliness, making me realize just how alone I really am. I'm alone here. Why? What did I do to deserve this? Why am I trapped in this strange manner? Who's that? The moment I cried out, I hear a soft knock on the door. Who's there? It's Kagiha. Do you have a moment? Oh, just a second. I wiped the tears from my eyes with rough motion and bolted to the door. Thanks for waiting. Huh? The instant I opened the door, a sweet fragrance tickles my nostrils. What's the smell?
急にごめんね。まだ休んでなくてよかった。
I'm sorry to barge in, but I'm glad you're not asleep yet. Is something wrong, Kagiha?
実は貯蔵庫で材料が見つかったから、ココアを作ってみたんだけど。
Actually, I found all the unnecessary ingredients in the storage room, so I made some hot cocoa. Aww. Oh, that's sweet.
ベニユリさん？もしかして泣いてた？
Benny Yuri. Were you crying? Were you crying? Huh? Oh, no,
頬が濡れてる。
Your cheeks are wet. Shit. I must have not wiped my face off well enough. Not aware of the tears streaking down my face, I looked away in shame. Why was I crying, anyway? I can't help but be all gloomy in front of Kagiha. He was actually here all by himself before we arrived.
そう、この部屋ほこりっぽいから掃除してて、そしたら目にゴミが。
Yeah. This room was a mess, and I got some dust in my eyes while I was cleaning it up. Yeah, totally it. Not because I missed home or anything. I wasn't crying because of that.
ゴミ
Dust.
ゴミが入っちゃって。
Yeah, dust in my eyes. Yeah, this. Yeah, I suck at lying. Let's be honest. Wow, I'm bad at making excuses. Almost anything else I could have said would have been better. My shoulders droop with disappointment, just as how pitiful I am. However, he holds a white porcelain mug for me.
よかったら飲んで。あ、毒味はちゃんとしたから大丈夫だよ。
Have some if you like. And fear not, I've already tested for poison. I take the mug by the handle, and without another word, he flashes me a tender smile. Aww.
鍵葉さん。
Kagiha. Steam rises from the hot cocoa as I grip the mug in my hands. I take a sip, and its rich, warm sweetness fills my mouth.
美味しい。
It's so good.
鍵葉さんの入れたココア、普通のよりずっと美味しい気がする。
Your hot cocoa tastes even better than the kind I usually drink, Kagiha.
隠し味にシナモンを入れてみたんだ。
Ah, that would be the cinnamon. I put it there to bring out the flavor.
シナモン？
Cinnamon?
うん。ブランデーと迷ったんだけど、そっちの方がいいかなって。
Indeed, it was either that or brandy, but I decided on the cinnamon.
ここの貯蔵室、意外と何でも置いてあって助かるよ。
The storage room the storeroom actually has quite a bit inside of it.
そうだね。
Yeah, so it would seem. Damn, it has brandy in there? Holy shit. Well, I know what I'm doing later if I become a sad mess again. I tilted the mug and take another sip of the cocoa. Again, I hold it in my mouth and savor the flavor. When I swallowed, the drink goes down my throat, gradually warming my entire body. I love hot cocoa on a rainy day. Honestly, even in the summertime, I still fucking drink it. Honestly, there is really nothing wrong with drinking hot chocolate anytime. I actually do prefer that over than coffee. It's either hot chocolate or tea. And I drink mostly tea in the mornings, but I mean, I do drink coffee, but if it's like a cappuccino or a latte, I like it, but I don't like just regular black coffee. It's just so fucking bitter. I like something sweet. Oh no, the gentle warmth of the cocoa melts my heart and makes me feel sad. It makes me feel as if I could cry again. Aww.
ごめんなさい。私、
I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm so... I hesitantly tried to wipe the tears from my eyes, but the large droplets end up streaming down my face.
我慢しなくていいよ。他に誰も見てない。誰も君を責めないから。
There's no need to hold back. No one else is here watching, and no one will blame you.
でも、
But I...
泣きたい時に泣いておかないと、後で笑顔を作れなくなる。
If you don't let the tears flow when you want them to cry, you won't be able to smile later on.
そのまま笑顔を作らないでいるとどんどん笑い方を忘れて気持ちが沈んでいっちゃうから
And if you can't smile, you'll eventually forget how. And then you'll feel even worse.
だから我慢しないでいいよ
So, don't hold back. My fucking heart right now. He gently strokes my head, and I started to cry even more. Oh, baby. Though I tried desperately to hold them back, my tears spilled out in an endless stream. Oh. This is breaking my heart, god damn it. I want to see my dad and my sister. This is hard for me to actually try to act crying on the spot. It's like I had to think something really sad in order to do it. Large tears gathered and fall from the side of my eyes, streaking my cheeks with the wetness one after another. Kagiha stands silently at my side as I bawled like a small child. Aww. I'm not sure how much time passes. As the steam from the hot cocoa started to subside, I'm finally able to calm down a little. I rubbed my reddened eyes and looked up to greet by his ever sunny smile. I feel like a tickle in my chest at the sight of it.
大丈夫ベニユリさん少しは楽になった
Feeling better now, Beniyuri? A little more at ease.
もう大丈夫。
Yes. Much better.
泣いたら妙にすっきりして、なんでこんなに泣いてたのか自分でもわからないくらいで。
I definitely feel better now. Even though I'm not entirely sure why I feel like I had to cry so much.
そうそれはよかった
Well, that's good.
鍵葉さん、長々と付き合わせちゃってごめんなさい。
I'm sorry to make you put up with that, Kagiha.
情けないところ見せちゃって。もう恥ずかしいったらないよね。
I showed you such a pathetic side of myself. I'm so embarrassed.
そんなことないよ
Not
恥
at,
ずかしいことなんかじゃない
not at all. It's nothing to be ashamed of. He takes his hands off my shoulder and leans over to peer into my face. Oh?
うんちゃんと笑えるようになったね
There you go. Now you can smile again. Huh?
照れ笑いでも笑顔は笑顔だこれからも泣きたいときは泣いた方がいいよ
Even if it's just an embarrassing one, a smile is a smile. From now on, just cry whenever you need to.
そうしたら自然と笑えるようになるし君は笑ってる方が可愛いから
It will help you smile naturally. And besides, you're cuter when you do. Aww.
可愛いって。
Cuter?
あ
Oh, Kagiha's face flushes slightly. He covers it with the back of his hand, looking bashful. Oh God, you're a dork, and you're adorable. I love you. Okay, so far you are definitely best boy right now. You are definitely best boy right now. If you're a dork and you're nice, seriously, best boy right now.
ごめん、カラスバくんの影響かな。
My apologies. Perhaps Karasuba is rubbing off on me.
こんな口説き文句みたいなことを言うつもりじゃなかったんだけど。
It wasn't my intention. It wasn't my intention to seem so flirtatious.
ずっと一緒にいると言葉って映っちゃうから。
If you spend a lot of time around people, you do tend to start to talk like them.
カラスバくんっていつも冗談ばっかりだし。
And Karasuba always jokes around.
うん。でも弾みで出た言葉だけど、嘘じゃないよ。
True. Although while I said it in the heat of the moment, I wasn't exactly joking.
ベニユリさんは素直で可愛い。
I honestly think you're quite cute, Benny Yuri. Aww.
影葉さん？
Feeling the significance of his gaze, I look back at him. My face is reflected in the beautiful emerald green of his eyes.
君はやっぱりだね。泣き方も笑い方も。
And the way you cry, and the way you smiled. There. Huh? What?
そういえば、どうして僕は鍵葉さんなの？他の人はくんづけなのに。
Speaking of which, perhaps it's just my imagination, but you seem more guarded when speaking with me. Why is that? You seem friendly with the others.
そういえばなんでだろう。影葉さん年上っぽいからかな。
Oh, now that you mention it, I'm not really sure. Maybe it's because you seem older?
こうやって慰めてくれるところとか落ち着くっていうか。
And the way you comfort
お兄さんみたい。
And the way you comfort me is so calming. You're like a big brother to me.
そっか、お兄さんか。それって喜んでいいのかな。それとも悲しむべきなのかな。
I see. A brother. I wonder if I should be happy about that, or maybe sad. Oh no. No, I promise I'm not friend zoning you. I'm just saying you're very comforting. You're like a comfy character. But sorry, that role of comfy character has been filled by Champion Leon from Pokemon Sword. I'm sorry. For an instant, a flicker of loneliness flashes in his eyes, but before long, he returns to his usual smiling self.
ごめん、なんでもない。長いしちゃ悪いから、そろそろ行くね。
No, I'm sorry, never mind. I shouldn't linger too long, so I'll get going now.
ここはわざわざ届けてくれてありがとう。
Oh, okay. Thank you again for the hot cocoa.
どういたしまして。それじゃあおやすみ、ベニユリさん。
You're welcome. Good night, Benny Yuri.
いい夢を。
Pleasant dreams. With that, he turns around and leaves the room. His last comments seem like some kind of a hidden meaning. It plants a tiny little seeds of uncertainty in my heart. This is delicious. I finish the hot chocolate and it melts away the last of my chill, leaving me to falling into a deep sleep. And I'm gonna have to call this a night, my friends. Whew. This is nice replaying this game again. There was a lot of things I've forgotten, and now some things I feel like are now coming back to me. It's really nice playing this again. I don't know if I'll keep voicing the same characters like I've always been, but honestly, I'm having a lot of fun, and I hope you guys are too. That's all for now, and remember, mwah! I love you all. Bye! Thank you so much for watching, and if you'd like to watch me play this game and others on my live stream, be sure to check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/thepenguinpoet7. I go live every Wednesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, this is the Penguin Poet, and I'll see you next time.